As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns cockpit cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire. War is something I'll never get used to. But tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets. Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Stall warning.
Target acquired.
Caution. Pull up. Stall warning. Stall warning. Caution. Pull up.
Leading our country even further into ruin.
Caution. Pull up.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
Caution. Pull up.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Friendly Hello Front. I'm a Patriot. My duty is calling. Nice work, Leo 2. That's a confirmed kill. You are a true patriot.
It's Erusian.
They aren't responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
ID'd as Osean Forces.
Pull up.
This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated. We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes.
Strider 1, target acquired.
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
It's ID'd as Erusian.
General managed to convince them. Listen, those that protect General Labarge are the real patriots. Onward! There's a vehicle up ahead. It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
We've shot. When the communication networks come back online. Chaffle flares launched.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals.
Strider 1, Box 2. Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Strider 2, Box 2. Nice work. That takes care of that one. We're heading for the highway. Thanks to you. We got out of paying that toll.
Stall warning.
I'll wait before firing. Bail out now.
Missile.
Field 1, stop. Check your IFF. It's a friendly. I know what I'm doing. We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Kruger Park. Captain Carver, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Stall warning.
Missile inbound. Drinking.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Missile. Ammunition zero. Missile. Stall warning.
Target destroyed.
Thanks. We would have been toast.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 199er Delta Lima.
Missile.
Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah. Don't they know nowhere is safe?
Missile.
Our turbulent storm is the dawn of the power struggle with the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
General is speaking with the commander.
Fire with the Ocean aircraft. General's orders.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
Missile. Missile.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
Missile. Missile.
We're taking fire! Take care of them!
Destroy aircraft with camouflage on the tail. Their Beano unit rebels.
I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
Caution. Pull up.
You heard the call. There are no friendlies out there.
Caution.
General, we still have drones at our disposal. It's too early for peace talks.
Missile.
Please, watch over the future. High heavens.
Caution.
on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just torpedoes. IFF designation to is astonishing. They used it to make drones that resembled Osean fighters, and then to assassinate Harling and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkin technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Arusi is responsible for Harlan's assassination.
You talking politics? That's news.
Can't ignore a story like that, Trigger.
What's wrong with drones? Whether you're a patriot or not, you're just too stubborn to change with the times.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
Listen up. From here on out, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off.
It's Erusian military.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
So we were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for a better time. Nice. Landis and the Oseans attacking the radicals.
ID'd is Osean military.
How'd you last long, Caster? We've been briefed and we're here to help.
Regionalism is part of infighting within these groups.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Wilco.
Officers from countries annexed by Erusia have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
Fire for the next half hour. Slightly wait. Don't worry, we won't let anybody shoot at you.
Missile.
Almost at the rendezvous. Leave the rear to the others. Understood.
The radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for our losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osia quickly.
Missile. Missile.
We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Stall warning.
We turn to in this darkest hour. We need a beacon of light to show us the way.
Pull up.
This is the Erusian News Network. Strider 1, bombs away.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
Stall warning.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall
Wait,
warning.
unknowns attacking the girl's plane.
Alma, hold on tight.
Longcaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell's going on?
Stay sharp.
Missile.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Enemy on your heels. Watch out, because those Ocean big shots too. I managed to catch a glimpse of the 3 strikes. I need to get a place.
Don't miss. Aim carefully.
Mine.
Target acquired.
Missile.
No good.
Shit.
Missile. Missile. Star warning. Star warning.
Enemy on your back.
Missile.
Missile away.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
See a fighter. Just how long do you plan on getting in my way?
Bandit destroyed. Well done. Behind the enemy.
They're in my way.
Strider 2. Bucks 2.
Breaking on!
Strutter 1. Missile launched.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated.
Zero.
The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Star warning.
Erusian aircraft, this is
Oh, wow.
AWACS Longcaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Missile. Missile.
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
To build something else entirely.
Star warning. Star warning. Star warning.
Missile away.
The MQ-99 launch! Our commands are overrun!
Star warning.
They must be accessing your
Star
remote lead.
warning.
That is behind
On you.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
This way! No. The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
Missile. Missile. Star warning. Missile. Missile. Missile.
UAV confirmed destroyed. bandits remaining.
Damn it! They don't have the drive they need.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
It's not enough to be fully functional. There has to be a time when it should not function.
Missile.
Data, aren't they?
Missile.
Three bandits to go. Two bandits left. Show them what you got.
Missile.
One bandit to go.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Osean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Osean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Are you sent by the General's staff? No, we'd like you to send... I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
Williams processed the unknowns, cognitive cams to identify friend and foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before...
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Osean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close.
All we can do...
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Farbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense. I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. And what? Abandon Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help!
Wagtail is on the Osean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Lancaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete. Update is on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
You're on the run?
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety.
Shit. These are Osean.
Do me a favor, Lancaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Calling friendly bird! Take out the hostiles!
hostiles in our area! Get us out of this hellhole! We need help while we're still up and running!
Stall warning. Missile. 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 Missile.
Do not fire on unidentified targets. You're risking friendly fire.
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. What if they were part of the fight? Like that, they're all lined up. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone. Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here. Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! No, they're not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. Really don't want to think about it. I've just got the photographs. We'll head back to HQ. Give us another 30 minutes. We need more ammo! The men say they want to at least get the children in proper burial.
Missile.
We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. Yeah, those Russian bastards. It's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Not a bay until Operation Meeting time. Wait for the mass fighter.
Destruction. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Get in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Rider 1, target eliminated.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Ambush! Stay calm! Reform the ring! It's fine if we take a little damage. We need to finish this fight now.
Strider 1's down.
Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Calling friendly bird! Take out the hostiles in our area! Get us out of this hellhole! We need help while we're still up and running! There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. Look at that, they're all lined up. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Missile.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! No, we're not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it. Damn those Russian bastards! It's a blatant war crime! Take photos for evidence.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Watch your back! Fire! Fire at will! We need more ammo!
Missile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile.
I just got the photograph. Head back to HQ. Give us another 30 minutes. Men say they want to receive the children in proper burial. Help me! Gather all the wounded together. Our guys even took out the enemy air support. What do we do now? Send in the tanks!
Missile.
Allied retreat looks Osean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other!
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirm. The info is for Allied AWACS. Hold your fire! Roger. But where are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Right. But will we make it in time?
The landing ship is waiting for you.
Right. We can guarantee it's a one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already. They did it! We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. Enemy position! Good job! Don't be so deep. We just need to buy some time. Open the bay until operation feeding time. I count 12 dead bodies.
Strider 1,
Away from the mass driver. They seem to be upper middle class. Reports nearby, they could be researchers in the family. Most likely, they were involved in Delta. Get in the landing craft! Many thanks, Longcaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Continue the countdown. That's stupid. We're after the supply ship. Do the countdown! There's still one Arsenal bird left. If we can make it on bombs, then Arusea will have a fighting chance. Those cameras track the supply ships.
Tank is destroyed.
Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for.
They're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy, Peter.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
You're asking for friendly fire. ID your targets.
Enemy.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
I have a solid lock.
Caution.
Strider 1 has crashed. Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks.
Missile.
It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Caution.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
You're asking for friendly fire. ID your targets. ID complete.
If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone. Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here. Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
Target acquired.
Stall warning.
There's more over here. Bodies against the building. I don't think we were part of the fight. Yeah, they're all lined up. No, we're not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. Guess what happened here, but I really don't want to think about it.
Enemy has a peek on you.
Erusian bastard. He's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence. You're with us. Can you see the enemy HQ from there? Take got the photograph. We'll head back to HQ soon. Just give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to at least get the children to the proper burial. It's no use! Work to the right! Fire that supply ship! Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in the tanks!
Allied retreat looks good.
They did it! We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. We just need to buy some time. Open the bay until operation feeding time. I count 12 dead bodies here. Move them away from the mass driver. They're taking up middle class. Spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers in the family. Most likely, they were involved with Delta.
Missile.
They're Erusian. Jesus, firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Getting a landing craft! Many thanks, broadcaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Caution.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
You're out of chaff flares.
Missile.
Target acquired. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Lack of contact with
Strider 1, AC destroyed.
Explosion inside! Continue the countdown.
Vessel destroyed.
We're at the supply ship.
Missile.
Do the countdown! There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can defend the bomb, then Arusea will have a fighting chance. Those cameras to track the supply ships. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for.
Down to less than half our vehicles. This isn't looking good. We need help. Where do you officers? Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks!
Missile. Missile.
ID complete.
Where's our damn air?
Great, but will we make it in time?
The landing ship is waiting for you.
Right, we need some wounded. This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell. Fire at will! We need more ammo! Pretty sure we're there already.
It's the Osean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We're firing at each other.
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Zero.
Hold your fire! Confirm. The info is from an allied AWAC. Hold your fire! Roger. But where are we supposed to leave? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. We have time to figure it out.
Missile.
Three-strike craft? High shit, ain't fair.
Missile.
Bailing out!
Missile.
The rebels are here. First one go by and detonate on the second.
Missile.
This is Echo 13. Two tanks left, but they're running on fuels and low on ammo.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Missile.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Missile.
Understood.
Missile.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase out the bogies! There's no way they're ours! Almost there! Commence operation no return!
Missile.
These are unguided.
Strider Squadron. You're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Missile.
Target acquired.
Missile. Stall warning.
Target is down.
Identification complete.
Missile.
It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't.
Missile.
We're gonna drop them all.
Missile. Missile.
Draw the enemy's attention here.
Trigger, boss, get over here quick.
Past the point of no return. It went into the clouds. Lost them. So these are the enemy reinforcements.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Missile. Missile.
This is Graham 7. Attack failed.
Missile hit.
How did they get Strider 1?
Okay, enough talk.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.